I mean, it's always a fun week. I think especially just kind of how the season's been going for both of us. We're both really excited, and you can tell like we're hungry to just play some super fun competition. And not that there hasn't been this other competition, but this is just a rivalry match. We all know that that comes with it, and it'll be a fun one. Just Halloween, Week, and it's going to be good. It's going to be challenging for us, and we're excited to get that challenge.
Does it feel weird that you guys only played them once in the regular season?
Yeah, it definitely does, for sure.
Okay, when we talked to you all before Penn State, you talked about some stories to get the freshmen ready for that. Same type of mindset here as you go to Wisconsin?
Yeah, I'd say so. I could see those stories coming up on the plane ride. I mean, unless they directly ask for it, are they really shared? But I think every now and then I like to bring up the win 2 years ago at home just because it has such good memories. But yeah, I could see some stories coming up.
They got a lot of different faces and still have the Powers playing Wisconsin in previous years.
I'd say so. I think the program in general is really strong. They bring in really good talent. They have great commits, great recruits, but obviously very different. And so we're going to have to figure out what their new strengths, but also their new weaknesses are.
Like, is this a year where you guys want to play like great teams, like top 15 teams like Wisconsin is?
Are we excited to?
Is this a year where you want to play a team like that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think I talked about this last press conference, but like we go at each other every single day in practice, and so we always look forward to Fridays and Saturdays just because, one, it's not against each other, and so that's always fun. But I think we just, in general, we love playing high-level volleyball, so this will be a good weekend.
Rebekah, you touched on it, but the match 2 years ago, what is your lasting feeling from that match?
Just adrenaline. I don't know if that's a feeling, but I don't know how to explain it because I feel like typically I'm just focused on the agenda and my assignments as a player, but that one I kind of got swept up with the momentum, and I got rotated out right before like the match point. And of course, I still remember when Bergen caught the net, and my head dropped because I remember Harper sailed it out of bounds. And I was like, all right, okay, here we go, moving on. And then I'm like looking up from my feet, and I see Bergen like, net, net, net. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Bergen saw a net. So we all start yelling net. We get the call reversal, and it was just ecstasy. Like, it was amazing. I don't know how else to explain it. Just, it was one of those moments where I felt like, though I was swept up in the momentum, I'm glad we won. Because in the same way, if we lost, it probably would have sucked a lot. But it was just a really, really fun game.
Or do you still have pride after seeing that net a little bit?
A little bit. I kind of honestly forgot about that. I mean, like I knew that that's how the game ended, but I kind of forgot all the details of it. But I mean, yeah, it's kind of your job as a setter is to know exactly what's going on both sides of the net. So I'm glad I could help catch that at least. I think Kelly caught it too, but again, another setter catching it. So yeah, it's fun and it's cool to look back on.
Bergen, taking you back to this past weekend, how would you analyze how you did after watching some film and just thinking about it?
Yeah, I mean, I think just overall, like, pretty clean weekend, and I do think that there's some things as a team that we kind of watched back and thought we could have done a little better, but yeah, like Becca said, we've been going at it at each other in practice, so we get really excited to just showcase that in games, and sometimes it can be frustrating when you feel like you don't play your best in games because you've been working all week for it. But yeah, I think we learned a lot from last weekend, but overall, just 2 wins is 2 wins, so we're excited about that.
Rebekah, what are some of the difficulties of playing an away match, really big match on Friday, and then having to come home and play on Sunday? Just the difference of travel.
Yeah, I mean, travel in general just takes a toll on the body. You got to get up at a different time, and like you're kind of stuck in a small plane for a minute. And so a lot of it just comes down to recovery and just accepting that it's part of the grind. I feel like, again, we don't really have much say in our schedule. You just kind of roll with the punches. And so, yeah, it's just one of those things that you sign up for.
Obviously, each year is different, but what type of statement do you feel like last year winning all 3 matches against them and wanting to go to the Final Four just put in the rivalry, in the history of the rivalry?
Yeah, I think just our team lives for high-level volleyball. And so we're always excited to play on the weekends, especially at home. But in general, we live for a really good fight.
Rebekah, you have history with BB Collier, more so at Oregon. What is it like playing an attacker who has 5 kills per set and can be a centerpiece of the offense like she does?
Yeah, I mean, I think as a defense, that's just something we need to be aware of, right? And so that'll likely be on our scouting report, and we need to honor that. But our biggest thing is not obsessing over it, because typically teams will recognize that a team will scout that, and they'll try and just hype someone else up for the rest of the week. And if we're not taking care of defense just all across the board, it could be something that instead of works for us in the scouting report actually works against us. So honoring her, but not obsessing.
Rebekah, on that note, what do you think that other teams look at you on the scouting report?
What do they look for on the scouting report?
Yeah, like what do you think they say about you guys when they look at the scouting report?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't want to give it away, but like, I don't know, really strong up the middle, great outsides, really good rights. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we just got really scrappy defense. Strong. I don't know. Bergen, help me out.
I mean, I think it's what we pride ourselves on is that no one can focus on one person for us. So, like she said, like we have great outsides, we have great middles, we have a great right side, we have great people that come in off the bench for us. And I think everyone's kind of noticed that this year is just our depth is insane. So I think it makes it tough to scout us, and I hope that we can keep that up.
Rebekah, just with so many straight sets won, are you guys ever getting put in practice scenarios where you guys are looking for, if it got to a 4th set or 5th set, and just how are you guys going to prepare for when that moment happens if you guys were to drop a set?
Just keep playing, man. I feel like if we becoming fixated on the outcome has never ever worked in anyone's favor. So just staying in the moment is huge. And a big takeaway that I have from John Cook, like just coaching me over the last few years, he almost used to come with a little bit of an attitude when we were ranked number 1. He was like, so you think you guys can just coast this week because you're ranked number 1? Just this and that at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it's an accolade, but it's nothing more than an Instagram post. Doesn't decide if you won the national championship or a conference title or anything. So it's something to be cool and like, oh, yeah, that's nice. But it doesn't determine your win on Friday or Saturday night. So when it comes down to sets, if we drop a set, okay, they probably earned it or we weren't playing very well. But it's just being mature about it. Like, yeah, sometimes teams are going to win sets, sometimes they don't. And so it's like, just focus on what you can control. I think Tareya hit the nail on the head about this question last week. Like, we don't really pay attention to that stuff. We're not really doing it for the flash factor. Again, we just want to play high-level volleyball, execute the things that we should be executing, but also having a lot of fun.
Bergen, we haven't talked to you since Northwestern. With the 7 players on the court at one point, just like what went through your mind during that rally?
Kind of just what the heck. I mean, like the server ended up not on the court at the end of the play, so that was interesting. But I mean, I dumped it over. I wanted the point to be over, and I wanted to go talk to the ref about it. But it was kind of funny, and it's funny to look back on. But I mean, yeah, definitely, verbal warning is good to know.
Is that what they said to you? What was it?
Yeah, they said it was before the serve, and so that's why it was just a warning. And I kind of said it wasn't before the serve, but that's besides the point. We won the point, and it's not a huge deal, but it was kind of funny.
Halfway through the Big Ten schedule, how are you feeling where the team is at? Are you where you want to be, or how you assess halfway through?
I mean, yeah, we're 20-0, so that's definitely a good start, but we talk a lot about not getting complacent, and especially with having so many sweeps in a row, and we kind of talk about that, like our practice is the time to get better, and kind of back to the question of what happens when someone does take a set off of us or we are in like a tougher situation. We really just try and prep that in practice, and we never really have like an A and a B side. We're always like everyone's playing against everyone in order to push each other. So maybe the middles are on one side, Andy and Becca are on one side, and Harper and Taylor are on the other side, so that they have to hit against Andy and Becca's block. So really just pushing ourselves each and every day, and knowing that between our starters and our bench, we have 2 of the best teams in the country in the same gym. So I I think there's always room for improvement, and so we're not letting our record or how many sweeps we have in a row get in the way, but definitely acknowledging how cool it is, but still learning from those wins and growing.
Bergen, how have you seen your connection grow with Virginia as she gets more comfortable and confident here?
Yeah, it's been great, and she's been doing a great job, and it's a huge props to her. I mean, she's in a tough situation, like moving across the world, adopting to a new culture, a new style of play, all those things, and she just comes in every day and like works her butt off, and she's really just so intentional about what she's doing. And sometimes our days in practice aren't great because we're both working on things, and we acknowledge that, and we're like, hey, I'm still gonna go for it. Like, even though I'm working on things, it might not work out right now, but this is the time to fail. And I think that's something that she does a great job of, is she's not afraid to fail in practice.
Couple more. Do you have to talk to her, because she talked to us about she's hard on herself too. Do you have to build her up and
Yeah.
go through some of those failures that she may experience?
Yeah, for sure. And we're all really hard on ourselves. We all want to be perfectionists, but she definitely wants to be perfect. And she's even grown in that aspect too, of she kind of knew that it was taking a toll on her and the team a little bit. And so she's really been working on just like giving to the team no matter what. And again, like, she's so intentional about that and has done a great job of just growing in that aspect of her game too.
Rebekah, what's that arena like at Madison? What's the crowd like when Nebraska comes there?
Oh, wow. Super intense. Some memories I have is it just feels like they're on top of you. Also, with it being close to Halloween, they're going to be all in costumes and, like, really good energy. So we can count on a really fun environment. Yeah.
Are you fired up? Is it the clinch the in-season challenge? Are you on your ready? You want to win that?
I haven't thought about it. I mean, I've heard of it. I don't even know what teams are part of it.
Wait,
but
what is this?
It's the Big Ten in-season challenge. It's all your midweek matches.
Yeah.
Nebraska's tied for Purdue for first game.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be great to win. I hope we win the volleyball game, and then if that wins us the challenge, it'd be awesome. But like Becca said, I mean, at the end of the season, we have one goal, and it's not to be number one. It's not to be undefeated. It's to win that last game of the season. So.
All right, thank you.
Boom. Thank
Thank
you.
you.